Today I'm going to show you how to sew a basic pull-on diaper cover using fancy elastic for the leg openings. With the fancy elastic for the legs, and then I've got regular fold-over elastic for the waistband, because you want to have something that's going to be a little bit more sturdy around the waistband. First thing we're going to do is sew the side bands together on our panel. So we're going to clip together the side bands right sides together. All right, and now we are going to sew this. You can sew this just using a regular normal stitch length of 2. On my pull-ups, I like to use the stretch stitch to reinforce those because a lot of pressure is put on that seam. But because diaper covers are meant to fit more loosely around the body, you're not going to have the pressure on the side seams like you would on a cloth diaper pattern or a pull-up that is meant to fit snugly around the body. All right, so we've got our side bands sewn, and now we're going to sew our elastics. So I've got my fancy elastic here, and I've got my fold-over elastic here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a loop. So you're going to just sew the ends of each of these elastics together. I've got my elastics sewn in a loop. And so next, we are going to find the quarter marks in our elastics. This just helps to make sure that the elastic is evenly distributed around, you know, the opening of the legs and the waist on the diaper covers. Now we've got all that, and we're going to now find the quarter markings on our diaper cover. Now that we've got everything marked, we are going to attach the elastic to the legs and the waist. With this fancy elastic, you are going to do right sides together with this. It actually gets stitched on twice. The first time, do right sides together, and you can line up the flat, you know, non-fancy edge with the edge of the fabric. And I've got it just like this. And then you're going to repeat with the other side, and then zigzag the elastic. So you're going to stretch it and just do a normal 2-step zigzag just around this elastic. So as you can see, we've got it. And so what we're going to do is fold this right side out, and we're just going to top stitch. Now normally if you were sewing a pair of underwear, you would need to zigzag stitch this, but since the PUL doesn't really have any stretch, and so we don't need to worry about the elastic overstretching and breaking the threads, we can get away with just a straight stitch. So a top stitch is when you stitch really close to the edge, like by 1/8 of an inch. So we're gonna go ahead and top stitch this elastic on. We've got this done. As you can see, it's top stitched and it's on. So now we're going to finish up by putting the fold over elastic around the waistband. Now remember, with fold over elastic, you are going to use a 3-step zigzag stitch to stitch this down. So just go ahead and line up your markings and pin it down. Now I'm going to 3-step zigzag stitch this around, and there you have it.